This is the 7th video in the string quilt series from LearnHowToQuilt.com. After I completed all 36 blocks, I laid them out in a diamond design and took a photo for reference. First, I'll sew the blocks into rows. I put right sides together. You can clip, pin, use post-its, or find some other method for keeping organized. Instead of clips or pins, I like to hold the side that needs to be sewn in my right hand, and I bring that over and set it next to my needle. That way I know that when I pick up two of these pieces with right sides together, I can just sew the seam down here. Now usually I would just take these and line them up and run that through my machine. I'm starting with the leader. At this point, I like to use a 1/4 inch foot because I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch seam. But once again, any size seam will do. You just need to be consistent with that seam throughout sewing all these squares together. Now, these edges are biased, and so they tend to stretch. So I try to get my sections, hold them together down here on the end and sew through. I usually don't use pins, but sometimes I'll use them to help keep the bias edges in place. I feel a little bit better if I keep the sections pinned together. You can get by using just 3 pins. One in the middle and is at the end. I'll continue sewing these sets together in that manner. If you feel like you're going to be okay without pins, then don't worry. Lay out your blocks again. Put right sides together and sew. Continue in this manner until you have all the blocks sewn into rows. The arrows show how the seams in every other row are pressed in opposite directions. When I put right sides together, this makes it easy to match these intersections. This seam is going in this direction, and this seam is going in that direction. And they sort of want to nestle up against each other. And I can feel that they're up against each other when I go to pin. I stitched all the rows together and pressed. All I need to do is finish pin basting, and my quilt will be ready for machine quilting. In the next video, I've put together some clips highlighting some of the mishaps that might occur when constructing this quilt. Hopefully, by pointing these out ahead of time, you'll be able to avoid them. Thanks for visiting LearnHowToQuilt.com. Please subscribe to us on YouTube and share our videos with your friends.